Hello everybody and welcome back to another Boston Red Sox video here on our New England Sports Nation YouTube channel here on YouTube. The Boston Red Sox are still absolute garbage as usual. The Boston Red Sox are the same old Red Sox for now 4 years in a row, and there's no sign of that changing. And honestly, it's actually getting worse because now injuries are starting to play out. Tristan Casas, Alex Bregman. Alex Bregman looks like he's going to be out for a while. Casas, we already know he's going to be out for a while. I'll have a full video on those injuries in another Red Sox video. I don't know when that's going to be out, but that will be a video. Also, I'll have a full video on the Marcelo Mayo call-up, and I'll also have a full video on Roman Anthony with my opinion on him. I'm going to tell you right now, I think the Red Sox should call Roman Anthony right now, but they're not going to do it because they're the Red Sox. I'm surprised they called up Meyer. Anyways, that's for those videos. This is just a general Red Sox video because the Boston Red Sox are just so embarrassing, especially when it comes to the offense. It's the same problem. It is 4 seasons in a row. It is a copy and paste. It's actually impressive how they can do the same thing 4 years in a row. It's honestly impressive. Nothing changes. Nothing changes. The Boston Red Sox offense have scored 4 runs in the last 3 games after Bregman got injured. Bregman was doing good. He had like 11, 12 homers before he got injured, but it wasn't changing this whole offense because one player on the offense is not going to change your entire offense. Okay? That's just, it doesn't work like that. To have a great offense, everyone has to play. If 1 or 2 players are doing that, it's not going to work out. So it wasn't even working out before the Alex Bregman injury, but the Alex Bregman injury just makes it a lot worse. And we can see it. 4 runs in 3 games. But that's not the only time the Red Sox have done this in the 4 years. They've probably done this multiple times, actually. This is actually the second Red Sox game that I've seen this season that the Red Sox give up a homer on the first pitch of the game. Not to mention that our ace gave it up. Garrett Crochet, our ace. So that's concerning. Obviously, if you watch the game, after that first pitch, he did great. He had 11 strikeouts, pitched like 6 or 7 innings. He was like the first starter to get to like 6, 7 innings in like 2 weeks on this team because everyone's going 4 innings. So whoever's the starter for the Red Sox tomorrow's game, they haven't announced it yet, but whoever it is, they're probably going to go 4 innings because they're not Garrett Crochet. But if Garrett Crochet is giving up homers, that's a bad sign because he is the only pitcher, this Red Sox, in my opinion, that we can rely on. And again, that's also not how it works if you want to have great pitching. Everyone has to compete. Everyone has to play good. Everyone has to be on the same page. Well, the offense, there was probably one player. Now he's injured. And then you only have Garrett Crochet that's ready to play. I can't believe, I know the Red Sox have had the same season 4 years in a row, but it's honestly surprising that this team is not like the Rockies right now. Because how in the world, if you watch this team every game, one side of the story you can say, how does this team have 25 wins? How is this team not the Rockies? And then the other side of the story, this team goes on like a 4-game winning streak, and it's like, okay, here's where they're gonna get like on a big winning streak to try to catch up to the Yankees in the division, and then they score 4 runs in 3 games. They're not consistent. I don't know if this was a coincidence, but let's go back to the Mets series when Alex Bregman didn't coach the first 2 games of the series. We won both games. Alex Cora comes back. We lose the next series. We lose the last game of the series, which was such a winnable game, just like today's game. 80% of the games are winnable. The Red Sox have lost 14 straight games because this was a 1-run game. The Red Sox have lost 14 1-run games this year. 14. The record in it is like 4-14, I think. I think I'm correct on that. Whatever it is, it's bad. So, that's the answer to that. Alex Cora doesn't coach. We get 2 wins. He comes back. We lose the last game to the Mets. And then we only tie a 4-game series with the Orioles, who have the same record as the White Sox. Not to mention, when Alex Cora was coaching, we lost multiple times to the White Sox. At least 5 times in, 9 games. I think we lost 5 out of 9 to the White Sox. And we play the Rockies in July, a 3-game series. I don't even think we're winning that series. Especially if Alex Cora is coaching. That is why my mind is telling me we have to move on Alex Cora. I don't know if I'm there yet. I'll tell you what, I'm this close. But the Bruins tried to do this with Jim Montgomery. And it didn't get them anywhere. It actually made the Bruins worse. They finished in the top 5 worst teams in the Eastern Conference. Maybe in the league. Which they haven't done in, I haven't even seen that in my lifetime. Because they made it to the playoffs before that 9 straight seasons in a row. Or 10, whatever it was. So that's why I'm a little bit skeptical. That's probably why me and other people and the Red Sox are skeptical of moving on from Alex Cora. I understand that, but nothing is changing. Okay? If you move on for something, it either works or doesn't. My best guess is it probably won't because I don't know what's going to fix this team. The Red Sox already screwed up way back in the past. The last World Series we won, 2018, we traded Mookie Betts away. We traded J.D. Martinez a little bit after that. I mean, he got worse, but he was a good player back then. Mookie Betts, obviously, he's still great. We trade him away after winning World Series. Great idea, right? Who else? Ortiz retired, so you can't do anything about that. That's just how sports work. And then the last time we made it to the playoffs, 2021, we trade Kyle Schwarber. We trade Xander Bogaerts. We trade Kike Hernandez. Once the Red Sox have a great season, they give it away. 2019 and 2020, I don't think the Red Sox made the playoffs. After we traded Mookie Betts and everybody. We make some moves in the offseason. We get Kyle Schwarber. 2021, we're 2 wins away from the World Series. We get eliminated by the Astros. And then we trade away those 3 players I mentioned. Maybe even more if I'm forgetting other players. Because I'm pretty sure there was more. I don't know what this team is trying to do. I'm lost. I can't even understand what my own team is trying to do. It's a lost cause. Why would you want to trade what's working for you? I'll give it to the Red Sox. I've said this before. This was their best offseason probably I've ever seen or since the 2021 offseason, the last time they made the playoffs. But this time, it's not working right now. Because it's now Memorial Day. Happy Memorial Day, everybody. It's Memorial Day. As we calling this, Happy Memorial Day. Because everyone says, once you get to Memorial Day, that's when you usually know what team you have. Guess what? It's the same old Red Sox. 500 ball club. Might actually be worse with these injuries. Because right now, the Red Sox are 27-29. So we're now actually 2 games under 500. And we lost to the Brewers, which are the same record as us. So I don't know, man. I don't know. We play the Yankees for 2 series coming up in the beginning of June, so that's going to be fun. We play the Braves after the Brewers. We did terrible against the Braves last time. We lost that series 2-1, I'm pretty sure. Now they have Ronald Acuna Jr. back. He's already hitting 4 70-foot home runs, so that's great. He'll just hit a 500-foot homer against us, probably. I don't know, man. I don't know. I had hope seeing this offseason. You probably saw it if you watched the offseason Red Sox videos this offseason. I don't know, man. I really thought this was going to be the year for the Red Sox. I mean, obviously there's still time, but dude, it's now Memorial Day, and you're looking at the same old ball club. Maybe worse, because I don't see anything positive for this team right now. I mean, we scored 19 runs against the Orioles. We won 19-5 in the first game. I know we scored most of those runs on a position player, but it's still 19 runs. You would think that would give your team momentum, especially on the offense side. No, it doesn't. Not for the Red Sox. It actually downtrends them. It actually does the exact opposite of what you would think. So I don't understand. I don't. 4 runs in the last 3 games. This was our best chance to get a win today because we had our ace on the mound. And he did his job. Yes, the first pitch. But that's the one thing that totally... I mean, yeah, he gave up another run earlier, but he only gave up 2 runs. 11 strikeouts. That's a great outing. That's a good outing from an ace. But when you have the offense like the Red Sox, it ain't going to support you. Garrett Crochet got the loss today. 11 strikeouts got the loss due to the offense. What a joke. What an embarrassment. 4 years in a row, and you still can't figure it out. What is there left to do? I don't know, because I'm sitting here watching every game, watching the same old team for the last 4 years. I don't know. I don't know. Obviously, I'm just getting to the point where this team just doesn't care. I mean, obviously, I think they do care, but what are they showing the fans in their community that they care? What are they showing? I don't see anything, because I don't see change. I see nothing. That's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. I've said enough. Like I said, I'll have a full video on the injuries for the Red Sox, Alex Bregman, Tristan Casas. I'll have Marcelo Meyer video, and I'll have a Roman Anthony video. I'm going to try to get back into baseball videos. I haven't uploaded a baseball video in a while. I heard it's going to get almost 90 degrees next week for the first week of June. That's like 10 to 15 degrees above average for June. Usually we average like 75, 80 degrees in New England. It's going to get to like 90 almost, they're saying. So that's going to be insane. This week it was like 40, 50 degrees with 4 straight days of rain. That's why there was so many rain delays in the Red Sox games. So obviously couldn't do baseball videos then. Now it's getting it back into the 70s, sunny every day, and almost 90 next week. So definitely going to be getting back into baseball videos. I just got to get through these Red Sox videos. We'll be back out there doing King of the Bag stances and some fun baseball videos. Because I don't love screaming at my team because I want them to do good. But if they're going to consistently do this, they're asking for a video from me. Here you go. I don't... When will this team finally be good? For a whole season. I'm not just talking about when they get on like a 4-game winning streak you see sometimes, and then they go on like a 5-game losing. No, I'm talking about a consistent, good season. Haven't seen that since 2021. And I don't see it in 2025, for now. And there's no sign of... There's no sign of hope right now. There's not. For all the people that were saying it was early in the first couple weeks of the season when the Red Sox were doing this, you were right, it was early, but I knew from the beginning that this was going to be the same old season, and it's still happening. It's Memorial Day. It's about to be June. It's still happening. So, what are you going to say now? What are you going to say? I mean, yes, you were right. It was early, but nothing has changed. That's all I got to say. Thank you guys for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out, everybody.